With Pacific Hound's Audience Lab launched, I now want to do a 3-day optimization process over the shoulder in the manager, just so you can see this entire process in action. So right now I'm in the Audience Lab for the dog collars, where we're doing buy 2, get 1 50% off. And you can see all of the different targetings that we're doing: BarkBox, by dog activities, dog collar, and REI. And we have our 2 super ads, the mud video and the stacked collars, that are running. And at 25 a day, we're just in that threshold. So we let it run a full 3 days. So in that case, it'd be 75 in spend. And since I'm doing this partially through the day, that's why we're a little bit over this. We let it run for 3 full days. And if we're following the Audience Lab process, remember, if there are no purchases, we kill it. And if there are, we let it ride. And then of course on day 7, we're looking for, is there break-even ROAS, yes or no? And so we're on day 3 right now. So what I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and walk through the process of Pacific Hound in live time. Like, I wanna show you the examples that we launched, the results we are seeing after now these 3 full days, and I'm gonna just take actions based on that. So inside of Pacific Hound's account, we have the buy 2, get 1 for 50% off dog collar EPF that we validated in the Brand Lab, and now we created the super ads, and we're running those to dog collar, BarkBox, or BarkBox layered by dog activities, and then REI. We have our 3 audiences, both ads. So now what we're looking for is, first of all, is there a purchase, yes or no? This is how easy this is. So I'm gonna look at all these. I'm gonna scroll over here. Well, this is good news because everything except 1 had a purchase. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna turn this one off. I mean, that's easy, right? What has a purchase? These all launched on this date, 3 days later. Does it have a purchase, yes or no? It doesn't. So what I'm gonna do now that we had 3 full days of spend, is I'm just going to really simply turn it off. Done. Now we're saving $25 a day on that ad set through the remainder of this 7-day Audience Lab process. That's the first thing I wanna do. But the second thing we do want to do is we wanna look and say, are there any trends that we're noticing within this, between the ads and between the audiences? First of all, 5 of 6 have purchases. That makes me feel really good. It means that there is some serious potential, and given more time and more optimization, these can really start to get some traction. So if I'm looking at this, I see that REI was one that I shut off. I also see that REI only has 1 purchase at a 0.27 ROAS here. Ooh, I mean, it's okay, but basically that $82 is what it cost me to get 1 purchase. It means I only made like 20 something bucks in actual $22 made. Maybe someone came and bought 1 collar, and so that didn't really work in my favor. But some of these aren't doing as bad. So if I actually look at REI, one of the trends I'm noticing from an audience standpoint is, REI didn't do well with mud video. It also might not be doing well with the stacked collars. Let's go look at some other ones here. So I have stacked collars. I wanna see if I can find a trend in the ads. So mud video, 1.09, mud video, 1.68. Okay, what's this one? This is stacked collars. And then that mud video got shut off. So far, these 2 mud videos have the highest collective ROAS between the 2, but the stacked collars here also has 4 purchases, which is great, meaning that person, there's probably 1 customer that came and they did the buy, maybe 2 customers, a buy 2, get 1. You can kind of see some traction starting to happen there. So there's no obvious, in this early in an Audience Lab, if I had many deep, I could probably have more confidence in an audience. But this early in, I'm not super confident in a audience or an ad, but one thing I will see overall is that mud video has an average higher ROAS, because this one is a 0.27, a 0.58, and a 1.5. So starting to get some traction there. And if I were to just kind of look at some other metrics, like let's say I went and looked at cost per add to cart, you can see they're all kind of hovering here, but the ones that are under $5 are all the ones that are doing the best. The ones that are more expensive, like the $20 per add to cart or $7.48, aren't doing as well. So these are some interesting numbers to pay attention to. I'm not gonna make any major decisions now, just based on how this account is doing. I will scroll and let's kind of look at cost per click. All right, they're all under $1, that's awesome. And so I don't have any clear winners in this. This is obviously a brand new audience lab, but overall, we've now followed the process. Day 3, kill anything that doesn't have a purchase, let everything else run. And our goal is to make sure those maintain stability for 7 days above our break-even ROAS. And in this case, we must have some good ads because 5 of these 6 are doing well, which gives me a lot of confidence moving forward as we begin to get to the next 7-day cycle. We're gonna begin duplicating things above target. We're gonna begin adding some more in, and we're gonna begin scaling